I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
At RCB Bank, we know that if you want to build a strong future, you need a solid foundation. That's why, since 1936, RCB Bank has helped people and communities forge a path to a solid financial foundation. For more than 85 years, RCB Bank has been strong, stable, and ready to lend a hand. With more than 60 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, RCB Bank is here to serve your banking needs. At RCB Bank, you truly are at home.
Coming up on I Want Answers, we're continuing the first round with the Locust Grove Pirates.
Yeah.
Taking on the Morris Eagles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's coming up next on I Want Answers. I'm Anna Berry, so happy to be your host again this year for the 13th season of I Want Answers, presented by GRDA on RSU TV. So this season, we have 16 Oklahoma high school academic teams competing for a spot in our championship and a chance at $12,000 in scholarship money. Let's meet our teams for this first competition of the season, starting off with Locust Grove. All right, we've got team captain Jeffrey Adams, senior. We've got Ethan Estes, also a senior. We've got Max Cunningham, a sophomore, and Chloe Bendabout, a senior. You excited, Locust Grove?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can tell. I can see it on your face. Now, let's meet Morris. We've got team captain Cameron Scott, senior. We've got Natalie Gearing, a senior. Another senior, Parker Thomas. And yes, another senior, Christian Conan. Team full of seniors. You guys excited?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sure you are ready to play. But guess what? This is about what I want. And what do I want? Who's going to get it?
Answers.
I want answers, but not just any answer. I want the correct answer. And that is going to distinguish who's going to win this competition. Are we ready to play?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's begin with the speed round.
First up, the speed round. The speed round consists of individual answer questions worth 10 points each. The first team member to buzz in gets to answer. No conferring between team members is allowed in this round.
All right. The pelagic zone divides the ocean into 5 sections of varying pressures, temperatures, and life forms. They are determined by what measure? Morris?
Light.
No. Locust Grove?
Latitude.
No, the answer is depth. Aldous Huxley's Brave New World is an example of what specific type of science fiction, Morris?
Dystopian.
Yes, dystopian. The classic, written in 1960 and set in Macomb, Alabama, was followed by what book in 2015 that was not actually a sequel, but a rough draft of the original? Morris?
The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
No. Locust Grove?
Animal Farm.
No, it's Go Set a Watchman. Self-driving cars are called what type of vehicles? Locust Grove?
Autonomous.
Yes. Technology has brought about increased ways for teachers to check for instances of what fraudulent?
Plagiarism.
Morris?
Plagiarism.
Yes. Okay, the Explorer 1 was the first of what type of object into orbit by NASA? Locust Grove?
Satellite.
Yes. Odin, the Norse god of wisdom, was analogous to which Roman goddess of that era? Locust Grove?
Athena.
No. Morris?
Artemis.
No, it's Minerva. Ichthyosaurs were a marine variety of what class of animals? Locust Grove?
Lizard.
No. Morris?
Snake.
No, they want the class, and it's reptiles. What is the term for a natural underground cavity formed by the dissolution, Morris?
Cave.
Yes. As of 2023, the oldest living child of a U.S. president is Linda Bird Robb. Her mother was Lady Bird. Who is her father? Morris?
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yes. Where did Rihanna find love in her 2011 song, We Found Love? Morris?
A dark place.
No. Locust Grove?
A bright place.
No. In a hopeless place. Yeah, it's going to be stuck in our heads all day. When nitrogen dioxide as a waste product is released into the air, it produces which acid that creates acid rain? Locust Grove?
Nitric acid.
Yes. All right, we've got a video question from RSU Radio.
This is Jace with RSU Radio. Which Beatle crossed Abbey Road first? A. John, B. Paul, C. George, or D. Ringo?
Morris?
All.
Nope. Locust Grove?
John.
Yes, it was John. In the early summer of 23, Montana became the first state to ban which social media platform? Morris?
TikTok.
Yes. After new facts were revealed, the charges of involuntary manslaughter against which actor were dropped in relation? Morris?
Patrick Baldwin.
No. Locust Grove?
Alec Baldwin.
Yes, Alec Baldwin. Brothers, though. The indigenous peoples of Oregon witnessed the burst of what deep lake around 7,700 years ago? Morris?
Baikal.
No. Locust Grove?
Tahoe.
Nope, it's Crater Lake. We have a math question. Give either of the two palindromic years that occurred within 10 years on either side of the turn of the 21st century. Morris?
2005.
No. Locust Grove?
2002.
Yes, 2002. In April of 23, a warplane from which nation accidentally fired a weapon into its own city of Belgorod near Ukraine, causing an explosion? Morris?
Russia.
Yes. Some senior citizens become victims of disrespectful and discriminatory treatment. What type of ism? Morris?
Ageism.
Yes. What can be defined as the central idea or message that an author wants to convey? Morris?
Main idea.
Say again?
Main idea.
No. Locust Grove?
Theme.
Yes, it's theme. Which Shakespeare play is about a Moorish general? Morris?
The Merchant of Venice.
No. Locust Grove?
As You Like It.
No, it's Othello. Al-Jazari is considered to be the father of engineering and the father of what field after creating the first programmable humanoid in 1206? Morris?
Computer science.
No. Locust Grove?
Artificial intelligence.
No, it's robotics. All right, that bell means time's up for the speed round. Let's check out the score. We've got Locust Grove at 70 and Morris at 70. We've got a tie so far. Round 2 is coming up next. We'll be right back.
My name's Jeffrey Adams. This is Locust Grove Pirates, and I would survive till I ran out of ammo. And the way I would do that, I would go find a secluded farmhouse in Kansas.
Hi, I'm Ethan Estes, and I would survive until I ran out of books to read. And then I would just, I don't know, do something.
Howdy, I'm Max Cunningham. I'd just stake it out at my place till either I'm overrun or all the zombies are gone.
Hello, I'm Chloe Bendabout, and I probably would not last very long, but I think I would try my best to survive.
Welcome back to I Want Answers presented by GRDA. Okay, get ready for some more questions because we have the advantage round coming your way next.
Next up, the advantage round. In this round, the teams face off by first attempting to answer a speed question. The team that answers correctly receives 10 points and the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 10 points each. After the 3 advantage questions, it's back to speed questions to determine who gets the next advantage. The speed questions can be answered by anyone, but the answers for the advantage questions must come from the team captain.
All right, here's your first speed question. The main setting of the Grapes of Wrath can be stated in what 2-word phrase, Morris?
The Dust Bowl.
Yes, advantage for Morris, is the Industrial Revolution. An engine that worked under what power was one of the most important inventions of the Industrial Revolution?
Steam.
Yes. What was a major industry that rose up in the Industrial Revolution?
Steel.
No, it's textiles. The rise of which social class had the greatest social impact of the Industrial Revolution?
Middle class.
No, the working class is specifically what they wanted. Back to speed. Which political party was in power in the setting of The Book Thief? Morris?
Democrat.
No. Locust Grove?
The Nazis.
Yes. Advantage for Locust Grove, literary terms. What is the use of clues in a story to suggest events to come?
Context clues.
No, it's foreshadowing. What is the emotional quality or atmosphere of a story?
Mood.
Yes. What type of irony is shown when the reader reader knows something that the character does not?
Situational irony.
No, it's dramatic irony. Back to speed. Which Central American country is the only one that does not have Spanish as its official language? Locust Grove?
Brazil?
No. Morris?
Panama.
No, it's Belize. The Fujita scale of F scale, Morris?
Tornadoes.
No. Was improved by a panel of experts in 2007. What is the name of the improved version which is designated as the EF scale? Locust Grove?
Enhanced Fujita.
Yes. Advantage for Locust Grove, chemical elements. What element is the basis of all organic compounds?
Carbon.
Yes. What element is the lightest noble gas?
Helium.
Yes. What is the most abundant element in the universe?
Hydrogen.
Yes. Back to speed. What Midwestern state capital is the setting for the book The Fault in Our Stars? Morris?
Wichita.
No. Locust Grove?
Indianapolis.
Yes. Advantage for Locust Grove, we have American Revolution. What battle is considered to be the turning point of the American Revolution?
Saratoga.
Yes. Who wrote the pamphlet Common Sense that influenced
Thomas Paine.
support of yes? Which treaty ended the Revolutionary War and recognized the United States as its own nation?
Paris.
Yes. Non-avian dinosaurs lived between 245 and 66 million years ago during what era that was divided into 3 periods? Morris?
Mesozoic.
Yes. Advantage for Morris, European artists. Which founder of Impressionism painted Impression Sunrise?
Monet. Monet.
Yes. Which leader in the Surrealism movement included melting clocks in his work?
Dali.
Yes. Which French painter, called the father of modern art, painted the Pyramid of Skulls?
Klee.
No, it was Cézanne. Back to speed. What art movement of the 20th century was characterized by geometric shapes and bold colors? Morris?
Abstract.
No. Locust Grove?
Art Nouveau.
No. They want cubism. That's what the cards want. What user interface component of many devices, including smartphones, allows a user to interact directly to input information without peripherals such as a mouse? Locust Grove?
Touchpad.
Yes. Advantage for Locust Grove, human anatomy. What's the largest organ of the human body?
Skin.
Yes. What is a muscular tube that connects the throat to the stomach?
Esophagus.
Yes. Which part of the brain controls balance and coordination?
Cerebellum.
Yes. Back to speed. The mathematical constant E was named for whom? Morris?
Euler.
Say again?
Euler.
Yes. Advantage for Morris. World geography. What is the largest city in France?
Paris.
Yes. What is a country with the most coastline in Europe?
England.
No, it's Finland. What term is used when combining the two physically connected continents into one large continent?
Supercontinent.
No, it's Eurasia. Back to speed. HBO's new Max streaming announced in 23 that it would carry a new TV series based upon what set of 7 books set in a British school of magic? Locust Grove?
Harry Potter.
Yes. Advantage for Locust Grove. Quotes. Which knowledgeable scientist said imagination is more important than knowledge?
Einstein.
Yes. Which successful tech CEO said the only way to do great work is to love what you do?
Oh, Jobs.
Yes. Which woman who could not see beautiful things said the best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt
Helen
with the
Keller.
heart. Yes. Back to speed. What process causes your glass of iced tea to become wet on the outside on a humid day? Locust Grove?
Condensation.
Yes. Advantage for Locust Grove technology. The ENIAC, built in 1946, was the first what?
Computer.
Yes. Which U.S. government group first used ENIAC to calculate ballistics tables?
Oh, the Army.
Yes. Which is the most popular operating system in the world, being used on around 75% of all
Windows.
computers?
Microsoft Windows.
Yes. All right, and that's all the time we have for the advantage round. Let's check out the score. We've got Locust Grove at 290, and we've got Morris at 140, but we've got a really good whirlwind coming up next. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
My name is Parker Thomas, and these are the Morse Eagles. And I think in a zombie apocalypse, I would live as long as I naturally can, because ever since 2007, I've been breeding an army of rabid chickens, perfectly trained to fight the zombie apocalypse. And that's all I have to say.
I'm Cameron Scott, and I'd become a pirate and live on the seas, and I'd live as long as the seas would allow it.
My name is Natalie Gehring, and I'd say forget it, buzz my hair so that the zombies couldn't grab it, and I would live as long as the Lord desires.
I'm Christian Conan, and I'd live forever because I'd be riding my ostrich up back to Canada.
Pirate on the Seas. I think I'm going to steal that one. That's a good plan. Welcome back to I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. We're down to the final round of our competition tonight. It's the whirlwind round, and it's coming right up.
Next up, it's the whirlwind round. In this round, the trailing team gets to pick from one of 3 categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the category's questions themselves or force the other team to answer them. The team will have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Then the other team gets their turn at one of 3 remaining categories. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. If any team correctly answers all 10 of their questions, they will receive 10 bonus points.
All right, Morris, your team is trailing right now, so you get to pick one of these 3 categories, either for yourself or you give to Locust Grove. We have the Renaissance, the Bronte sisters, or genetics.
Renaissance.
Renaissance for yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Answer these questions and be loud, please, about the Renaissance. What is the most famous painting of the Renaissance? Indeed, the most famous of all time.
The Last Supper. The Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa.
Yes. Who was the most famous sculptor of the Renaissance?
Michelangelo.
Yes. Renaissance architecture emphasized shapes such as what hemispheric roofs?
Domes.
Yes. Which polymath was a leader of the sfumato style of painting so that he painted without line?
Caravaggio.
No. Dante Alighieri wrote what famous work of the time?
The Divine Comedy.
Yes. Which person was the subject of at least 3 statues by famous sculptors?
David.
Yes. Which famous painting depicts 13 men at dinner?
The Last Supper.
Yes. What building in Florence is the epitome of its style?
Sistine Chapel.
Yes. The Renaissance returned the styles of which 2 previous civilizations? Great job. Great job. Okay. So now we have the Bronte sisters, genetics, or 20th century world history.
20th century world history.
Okay. Answer these questions about 20th century world history. What year did World War I end?
1918.
Yes. Who was the leader of the Soviet Union during the Cuban Missile Crisis?
Khrushchev.
Yes. What event marked the start of the Great Depression in 1929?
Black Tuesday.
Yes. What was the official policy of racial segregation in South Africa?
Apartheid.
Yes. Which European city was divided by a large wall during
Berlin.
the Cold War? Yes. Which American president ordered the dropping of atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
Truman.
Yes. The SS Empire Windrush carried immigrants from which nation to Australia in the 40s and 50s?
Great Britain.
Yes. What global organization was established after World War II to promote peace and cooperation?
UN.
Yes. What famous speech did Martin Luther King Jr. deliver in
The I Have a
1963?
Dream speech.
Yes. The genocide in which European country during the 1990s led to the deaths of thousands of people?
Poland.
Nope. It was Bosnia. Good job. Okay. Let's check the score. We've got 380 Locust Grove, 210 Morris, but we've got some more speed questions to see who's going to win this competition. What 2-word phrase applied to the time of 20th century tension between differing political
Cold
Morris?
War. Cold War.
Yes. The world's second smallest nation is only 662 kilometers by land from the smallest nation sitting on its peninsula. What is the second smallest country? Morris?
Vatican City.
No. Is that Locust Grove? Yes?
San Marino.
No. It's Morocco. What form of the Chinese language is spoken in Hong Kong and Macau? Morris?
Traditional.
No. Locust Grove?
Mandarin.
No, it's Cantonese. In what book by Elie Wiesel does the title, Morris?
Night.
Yes. What businessman launched XAI in March of 2023? Morris?
Elon Musk.
Yes. What has been the capital of Brazil since 1960? Morris?
Rio de Janeiro.
No. Locust Grove?
Brasilia.
Yes. Les Miserables was set in which century? Morris?
15th.
No. Locust Grove?
18th.
No. It was the 1800s, the 19th century. What 2 words name the study of marine weather patterns? Locust Grove?
Marine meteorology.
Yes, that is correct. Okay. The Inca people built which citadel in the Morris?
Machu Picchu.
Yes. What phylum of gram-negative bacteria that obtains energy from photosynthesis has been around, Morris?
Fungi.
No. Locust Grove?
Algae.
No, it's cyanobacteria. The name of which 20th century art movement makes sense considering the fact that it is based upon extreme simplicity? Morris?
Modernism.
No. Locust Grove?
Abstract.
No, it's minimalism. What two words are used to designate an experience in which one feels immersed in a computer-generated environment? Morris?
Virtual reality.
Yes. All right, that bell concludes tonight's competition. Great game. Let's check the final score. We've got Locust Grove at 400, Morris at 260. So that means Locust Grove, you are our winner for tonight's competition. But seriously, great job, both teams. All right, let's check out our bracket. We see that Locust Grove will advance to the next round of our competition, so we'll see them again in a few weeks in our second round. Thank you, team, so much for playing. Great job. Thank you, audience, for joining us as we showcase the knowledge of our local high school academic teams. Be sure to follow I Want Answers on Facebook and Instagram, and you can always catch up on past episodes anytime at rsu.tv. We'll see you next time for another exciting competition on I Want Answers. Great job, everyone. Thank you so much.
I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
At RCB Bank, we know that if you want to build a strong future, you need a solid foundation. That's why, since 1936, RCB Bank has helped people and communities forge a path to a solid financial foundation. For more than 85 years, RCB Bank has been strong, stable, and ready to lend a hand. With more than 60 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, RCB Bank is here to serve your banking needs. At RCB Bank, you truly are at home.